Dylan is a little man growing up fast to be a villain. Little Dylan smokes bling so there's drugs in him, and he wants to be king of straight rough living. He calls his knife his wife and keeps it right with him, like a priest in his Bible like to fight sinning. Little Dylan does his crime without no feelings. He loves to see a man crying with his nose bleeding. He's declared open season on those eating. One evening Dylan caught a man's beating, left with 2 broke ribs and 3 teeth missing, and the knife he called his wife and loved to keep with him. They took it off him, now he keeps it deep in him, and he's took it to his grave and the streets miss him. And I've gotta watch it happen to the next Dylan, cause it's the weakest link that don't live villain. Every person knows a person like Dylan, the worst things knowing the end to their beginnings. Every person knows a person like Jack, the worst things start in your book from the back. Every person knows a person like Dylan, the worst things knowing the end to their beginnings. Every person knows a person like Jack, the worst things start in your book from the back.
Around my flats there's a kid called Jack. He's only 9, asking why his life always gotta be like that. I hear him crying when his mum beats him. He bears the bruises of a young boxer and the mind of a scared victim. We talk about things, he explains all his feelings, dealing with the hate and dreaming of a mass killing. He told me that he wondered how a baby might look if he smacked it in the face with the right hook. Really sick kid, and I find it sad. His mum scrapes to buy the next box of fags, and his dad's mad. One giant version of Jack, and little Jack's trapped, getting angry in the flats, tracking down on the path of destruction, seduced by the violence, soaked in corruption, marinating the evil powers of the government. Jack's wild in the jungle, he wants to be like Jean-Claude Van Damme or Rambo, killing off every man, drinking tango. He's had enough and he ain't even in his teens. He hates life but doesn't know what it means. In this tangled web that we weave, Jack thinks about the meaning of life and why me. In this poison air that we breathe, Jack thinks about the meaning of life and why me.
Every person knows a person like Jack, the worst things start in your book from the back. Every person knows a person like Dylan, the worst things knowing the end to their beginnings. Every person knows a person like Jack, the worst things start in your book from the back. Every person knows a person like Dylan, the worst things knowing the end to their beginnings.